The story of the Mosconi Cup began in 1994. It was created by Sky Sports and Matchroom Sport as an exhibition event to boost pool's popularity in the UK. Named after the legendary American pool player Willie Mosconi, who had passed away just a year prior, this event was designed to celebrate his legacy. Little did they know it would become one of the most electrifying tournaments in the world of cue sports. In its first year, the Mosconi Cup had a unique format featuring 6 men and 2 women per team. Franziska Stark and Alison Fisher played for Team Europe, while Jeanette Lee and Viviane Villarreal represented Team USA. But the Mosconi Cup wasn't just about who played, it was about how they played. The format includes team matches, doubles and singles, with each team battling to be the first to 11 victories. What started as a light-hearted exhibition soon became a fiercely competitive battleground. Snooker legends like Ronnie O'Sullivan, Jimmy White, Alex Higgins and Steve Davis played in the early years. But as the event evolved, only Davis stuck around, competing in 11 straight Mosconi Cups before focusing on his snooker commitments. From 2003 onward, the tournament began alternating venues, switching between the US and Europe. While Las Vegas became a home for Team USA, Europe hosted events in England, Netherlands, and even Malta. In the early years, Team USA dominated, winning 10 out of the first 12 tournaments between 1994 and 2005. But after a tie in 2006, everything changed.
The first ever draw in the Mosconi denied Europe a victory.
Since 2007, Team Europe has been nearly unstoppable, winning 15 of the last 18 tournaments, including an 8-year streak from 2010 to 2017. No legendary tournament is complete without rivalries. Over the years, the Mosconi Cup has seen some of the fiercest one-on-one battles. Earl Strickland vs Ralf Souquet. These two giants clashed multiple times, their fiery encounters full of drama, precision and mind games.
Assures Team Europe of a 3-point lead, and look at Strickland, and look at him, bitterness personified, and look at...
On the other hand, there is Shane Van Boening vs Joshua Filler, one of the new age duels that has fans on the edge of their seats.
We're going to see a whole lot of jumping in about 5 seconds.
Is there a roofer in North London? Because this one has been...
But some matches are simply unforgettable. Who could forget the 2018 showdown when Skylar Woodward took down Jason Shaw in a nail-biting thriller?
5-4, a huge win, and a monster point goes the way of Team USA. Great.
2018 was an extremely important and emotional year for Shane Van Boening, who defeated Alex Kazakis to give Team USA the desired victory.
Van Boening and Team USA, unbelievable, and the Team USA, well, they're going to celebrate long into the London night.
The following year, Team USA confirmed their strength by successfully defending their championship title, where in the deciding match, Skylar Woodward surprisingly defeated the great star Joshua Filler.
You see it, it's over, folks.
They said the key phrase coming to Vegas this year was repeat.
We can spot the incredible comeback of Darren Appleton against Dennis Hatch in 2010, where the Briton was already 4-1 down, but managed to do the impossible and win a very important match.
Sure, I don't think he can can see this 8. And he can. He's overhit it. And his...
No. He just couldn't spin that ball enough, Jimmy.
And he's taking the cue ball into the 9.
Looks good. Looks good. It is good.
Not since this fought back from 4-1 down. And once again, Europe is in front. Shakes the hand of Dennis Hatch, but the celebration for a huge win.
Also worth mentioning is the 2017 Mosconi Cup and the incredible match between Jason Shaw and Shane Van Boening, where after 2 incredible mistakes by Shane, Jason Shaw mounted an incredible comeback from 4-2 down to win a match.
Problem with Jason is he just doesn't have...
The match went the distance, the result crucial for both teams, but it was Europe who yet again find a way to...
I'm sure that everyone remembers the 2012 edition of the Mosconi Cup, which was one of the most exciting competitions, and in the match between Chris Melling and Brandon Schaff, we could see an amazing kickshot escape by Chris, which gave Team Europe a 1-point lead at a crucial moment of the tournament.
He's made the shot and doesn't scratch.
That is the shot.
We have seen some fantastic kick shots this week. I've never seen 2 teams.
Mosconi Cup. That shot was the critical one.
This 9 ball to put the Euros on the hill to 11. Chris Melling deposits the 9 and the celebration starts. They're only 1 point away from owning the Mosconi Cup.
On the other hand, we can spot an exciting battle between Justin Bergman and Niels Fyen during the Mosconi Cup 2015, where it seemed that Justin would be able to win this match in a deciding rack. But at the least expected moment, he made a huge mistake which, combined with a very unfortunate shot, resulted in a cue ball in hand for Niels and only 2 balls on the table. Justin's win could have given Team USA hope for the fight, but unfortunately it turned out to be quite the opposite.
Unbelievable turn of events, and Bergman to suffer what could have been.
As in any other sport, there are also situations where strange behavior and arguments occur between players, and certainly one of the more memorable moments was when Earl Strickland broke his cue after a rather unexpected mistake.
Oh, he just broke his cue. He's just snapped his cue. Look, all the time from Strickland, and so often he's in danger of breaking that cue.
That's the first time I've ever seen Earl snap a stick.
Another very interesting situation was the intervention of the referee Michaela Tapp, who had to take matters into her own hands and tone down the enormous tension between Earl Strickland and Daryl Beach.
Be played in the sportsmanly way that it should be, right? One thing by either of you, because that was out of line, and it will be a foul. It will be interfering with your opponent, so let's just keep it straight.
However, the most bizarre moment was the year 2021 and match between Jeremy Jones and David Al-Qaidi, where the American completely forgot that the clock doesn't stop when he asked to clean the cue ball.
If he plays it plain ball, he's going to...
Time foul. No, it's time foul. There is no extension. You asked me to... There's the time. The clock doesn't stop when you ask me to clean it. There were 12 seconds left and the clock doesn't stop.
This mistake was even more costly because it occurred in the deciding rack.
It's a clean sweep for Europe tonight, and they are just 2 points.
A very interesting fact is that Fedor Gorst is a player who has played for both Team Europe and Team USA. In 2020, in his debut in this event, he won for Team Europe, but huge conflict between Russia and Ukraine caused Fedor wanting to develop and continue his career to move to the United States, and since 2023 he has been playing for this team, but he didn't manage to win the final victory. There were definitely more of these great moments and it is difficult to list them all, But one thing is more important. These are the moments that define the spirit of the Mosconi Cup. The Mosconi Cup has also seen its fair share of record-breaking moments. In 2017, Germany's Joshua Filler became the youngest player to ever compete, at just 20 years old.
Cue the celebrations as Europe retains.
Meanwhile, in 2022, the legendary Earl Strickland became the oldest competitor at 61. And speaking of legends, Shea Van Boening holds the record of the most Mosconi Cup appearances with 18, while Earl Strickland and Johnny Archer share the record for the most victories, 9 each.
Arms in the air, the victory dance can start now for Team USA.
Alongside Johnny Archer, Tim Davenport, Jeremy Jones, Earl Strickland and Michael Coltrane, the USA, the winners of the 1999 acclaim.
What is also worth noting that the player most awarded the MVP title is Dutchman Niels Fyen, who has been distinguished with this award 4 times, and in the years 2013 and 2015, he won this award 3 times in a row. Right behind him with 3 MVP awards are Joshua Filler and Jason Shaw, who are still very strong points of Team Europe, so breaking the record is quite possible. As the Mosconi Cup continues, one thing is certain: it only gets more intense. Whether it's Team USA fighting to reclaim their glory or Team Europe looking to extend their dominance, this tournament remains the pinnacle of 9-ball pool. All this means that the Mosconi Cup attracts an increasingly larger audience every year, creating a unique atmosphere. What is your best moment of Mosconi Cup? Please let me know in the comments.